So yesterday, Anna and I were discussing this woman who's a cheerleader in Georgia, and she's got these incredible arms. And then I was bragging about how I would beat her in arm wrestling. And then I was like, what am I bragging about? Okay, she's a woman. Why don't I take on somebody my own size? And then we thought, why don't we do a TYT arm wrestling competition, including the whole gang? And all of a sudden, it's on. All right, are you guys ready for the seedings? We have brackets. We have brackets.
Oh, jeez.
All right, here we go. In the men's bracket, with the #1 seeding overall, that's right, yours truly, Jane Huger. By the way, you know who came up with the seedings? I did.
What is a seeding? What does seeding mean?
That means the order that you're in, it's going to determine who goes against who.
Oh,
okay?
I see. Okay.
All right, so #2, most likely to win, basically, is J.R. Jackson. #3 is the new guy, John Idarola. Look at that, all the way up at #3. Let's see how the rookie does. The #4, Mark Register. A lot of people have money on him. They think he's a little underrated, secretly a little buff, secretly looks like a Mexican Oscar award-winning actor, and we'll see how he does. And he's a lefty. I hate the lefties.
I am so curious to see that match because both of them are ripped.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. And maybe they should be ranked higher. All right, #5, the softest seed we have, Jesus Godoy. Now, we only put him up at #5 because he looks pretty decent size. He's got tattoos. He claims he's from East LA. And, I'm all this and stuff. Okay? And other guys are kind of weak sauce, so he had to go up at #5. But he's soft. He's soft. Everybody thinks he's going down. All right, #6 is Michael Schur. He's epic politics, man. He's kind of a burly guy. He's also a lefty. I'm scared of the lefties. #7, Ben Mankiewicz, fairly high up on the list because right now we're getting the guys who are, not that buff. Let's just be honest with it. Let's call it what it is, okay? Or not that big in my case. #8, the devious Steve-O. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he can do a little better than we suspect. #9 is the rookie, Ricky Strom. Then Dave Kohler, not at the bottom. Dave, some surprising strength, is at #10. Tim Collins, who does our graphics, is at #11. And then Lily Holm, #12. Lucas DeLib. Tree Hugger coming in at the bottom.
Watch, he beats all of you guys.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I hope he does.
Okay, sure. All right, now, if you notice, there's somebody who's not on the list. Hammering Tom Hank.
Oh, don't give him a hard time. He wears a wrist brace.
Oh! See what happened? Tom broke his own wrist. He's like, oh no! We have a self-elimination, carpal tunnel. So Tom Hank has already been eliminated by himself.
Maybe we can have a special Olympics for him.
I couldn't have done any more damage than that. Oh, that hurts the big guy. Oh, Jesus. The carpal tunnel. Wrestle off.
I feel bad. Dom doesn't like bus nuts, so I can feel it.
Oh, I know. The guy who likes bus nuts the least
is Tom.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of bus nuts on this one. All right. Now, we also have an undercard. The rankings for the women's arm wrestling. #1 seeding, Anna Kasparian. #2 is Irina Nikita.
Yeah! Oh, all right. No. I see how it is.
Now, Irina doesn't make any claims like Anna does. She's a big talker, right? But Irina, look, she's Eastern European. You know they do steroids for the women. Okay? So you never know. It could be Irina Nikita Khrushchev the Crusher. So you better watch yourself.
All right, I'm watching.
All right, so what are the contests going to be? Well, obviously in the first round in the women's bracket, and we'll save this for a little later in the competition, it'll be Anna versus Irina. Oh, no, they put Tom Hank in the women's bracket. I didn't even notice that. That's wrong. I wouldn't have gone that far. Oh, it ain't right. Poor Tom. You can't hear these guys laughing in the background. You guys are the worst.
He's not even here to defend himself. That's the worst part.
You know why he's not here to defend himself? Because he eliminated himself earlier. All right, so first round in the men's bracket. Cenk versus Lucas.
That's not fair.
Will he be... No, hold on. Will he be bringing the Lily Hammer? or will he be going Lily home? These are tree trunks, okay? It's tree trunks versus tree hugger. No, of course it's not fair. What you're doing is you're going the top guy versus the bottom guy, and then you come towards the middle. That's how the brackets work.
Oh, I didn't
it's
know
not
that.
supposed to be fair.
Okay.
We're supposed to crush them. Like if I lose to Lily home, oh my God, I'm going to go join Tom with the wrist brace and everything. I'm going to be in trouble. All right, and then second contest is J.R. Jackson versus Tim. Then you got Idarola versus Kohler. Idarola, you better watch yourself, man. Don't underestimate Kohler. He'll come and bite you, okay? And then you've got Mark versus Ricky. The rookie should get eliminated right away right there. And then Jesus versus Steve. That's the matchup everybody's looking forward to. Can the devious Asian undo the so-called tough guy from East LA? So that's everybody's buzzing about that match. And then finally, two old friends, Ben Mankos versus Michael Schur. And Michael's got a Tom-like issue with his right shoulder, which he actually did break, to be fair to him. So he's going to go lefty against Ben. That's a huge, problem for Ben, but we'll see how that plays out. And we're going to do this every single day, one match at a time. Tomorrow, it begins. Uger versus Lilyhope. Who will be the champion of all champions?